We're gradually coming to the end of the month that came bearing good tidings, plenty celebrations, and what have you. It was really surprising when I discovered that today was the 22nd day in the month of August. I asked myself a question, when did we even start this month that we've gotten to the 22nd day? Anyways, if you are surprised as I am, yes, today is the 22nd day in the month of August, and by next weekend, we should be calling it a wrap for the month of August. I don't know, at the beginning of the month, some persons have set out goals for this month. Now, if you've been unable to achieve your goals, just relax. Don't even stress. Don't worry yourself. We've got the month of September. You can achieve all that you want to achieve that you were unable to achieve in the month of August. Yes, of course, you know what time it is. It's that special time of the day and of the night when we get to bring you your one and only show that brings you non-stop fun. Yes, of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a brand new edition of Nka, the very show where art meets conversation, great time, fun, where we get to play games, unwind, and get over the stress of the day. My name is Rochelle, and of course, I am going to be your host on the show tonight. I've got great persons coming on the show tonight you would not want to miss out. So wherever you are right now, just stay very tight. Get something you are going to nibble on because tonight, we are having a show. We're going to go on a short break. When we come back, we'll continue. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. You are still watching Nka. Yes, of course, it's the Thursday edition, the second to the last edition of the show for this week. So it's now time for you to meet my guest, the honorable gentleman that I've got right here in the studio with me. Yup. Blessed is me in the midst of men. I've got to be right here as my guest tonight. So I'm going to, first of all, start by introducing the man that is giving me this. I don't know how to describe the vibe, but this kind of chief vibe because they're putting on white and red. Yeah, so I'm going to start off by introducing the musician that we've got in our midst tonight. And the person I am talking about is no other than the very popular IGBO. Good evening, IGBO.
Good evening to you. And good evening to all audience at home.
Yeah, I love the vibe you're bringing with your outfits tonight.
Thank you.
You really look good, white and red.
Of course.
Today. This bad and dope.
Yeah, we try to customize everything we do. And today is my birthday. So.
Wow. I'm just getting to hear this. Today's your birthday.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me introduce the next person here in the studio. Together, we're going to sing a special happy birthday song for you. Even though I have that's how my voice is.
You can still manage it.
You don't have to manage it because it's coming from a place of love. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you right here in our studio tonight.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you.
So there's another young gentleman seated very close to him. There is something about the tech bros, like they always calm, collected. They talk less till when it's time for action. And you start asking yourself, where are all these things coming up from? So we also have a tech expert right here with us when it comes to video games. He knows the in and out of that particular niche of technology. And he has also traveled around the world in respect to this. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me and make welcome the Chief Executive Officer of Games Evolution Esports in the person of, I have to apologize, before pronouncing this name. I've taken several classes, but please pardon me if I do not do justice to it. So his name is Adenibebi Shola Kumi. Good evening, Kumi.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. How you doing?
I'm okay. Please don't tell me about that name.
You tried.
I tried, right?
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I've heard worse.
Oh.
So this is good.
So I did better.
Yeah, you did better.
Okay, don't worry.
Better.
Next time, I promise you, I'm going to do better than what I did tonight.
Let's just stick to spectacular.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, it's also known as Spectacular. So, before you get that name Spectacular, that means there is something very unique, different, and tangible about you. You're still going to tell me, how you got yourself that spectacular name in your niche. But before we do that, Ichie, today is his birthday. So I don't know if you have a good voice or your voice is as bad as mine.
We're on the same level.
Okay, let's just sing, happy birthday song for him. Anyhow it turns out, he'll manage it.
All right.
So let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Beep, beep, beep.
Hooray!
Happy beautiful birthday,
Yes,
Ichie.
thank
So
you.
what are your wishes for the new year?
Just 3 things or 4.
Okay. 1.
Life,
Mm-hmm.
good health,
Mm-hmm.
and greater success.
Oh, wow. You really chose the very vital things in life.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best in your new year.
Thank
And
you.
once again, thanks for sharing this special moment, with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, and thank you, Afia FM. You guys are doing wonderful.
Okay. It's so good to hear that. So,
Yeah.
let's start the conversation with
Okay.
you, the
Mhm.
birthday celebrant.
You can say that again.
I can say that again, right?
Yes, so.
Okay. So can you tell us who Chief Ichie is? And I asked you before when you walked in, which of the kingdom or community, like how did you get that Ichie title? Because I know it's a title. How did you get that name, Ichie O?
Okay. Simply put, I am Ichie O, meaning Ichie Onyekachi.
Okay.
My name is Onyekachi, and that is a beautiful name as far as a male Igbo person is concerned, because who is greater than God?
Nobody.
You see?
Yeah.
So that's why I coined it with Ichie and my name, which is Onyekachi. But before now, I was actually a chieftain title at school. At school we used to do this chieftaincy
Yeah,
thing.
depending on the university you attended,
Yes.
the higher institution.
So then, back then, I was the Lord Mayor of Odenibo Ancestral Kingdom.
Wow.
So, so that is where the journey started. Yes, that is where the journey started.
Okay.
Then, coming to the question you asked, by extension, I'll say I am Ichie of Career Gang worldwide. So this is my brand, and I have supporters all over the world, and they are called Career Gangs. So, and I am the Ichie and the founder of Career Gang. So that is where the whole thing took place.
Your artwork for your EP, Experimentum Cruises, I saw your outfit. It gave that real, core traditional Igbo man vibe.
Yes.
So I was thinking, okay, so what if Ichie O appear in this outfit on Uncassette tonight? Did you think about that? Did that made a whole lot of sense?
Yeah, you are right.
Okay.
But we try to change things. They say variety is very good for life. So that was kind of my signature. The picture you saw on my EP.
Yeah.
But you need to be changing. You don't need to stay at one
So
place.
don't get tired.
Yes.
Yeah. So today you show them the A part of you. Tomorrow you be like, hey, you, or I think I need to switch up things. Let's jump to the letter D.
Sure. But one thing that is significant in all my dressing is that I make sure that I traditionalize it. There must be something that will signal, okay, this is where this guy is coming
from.
Yes, because I love my culture, I love my people, and as far as I'm concerned, my music and everything has to do with where I come from, and that is why I introduce a kind of genre, because my kind of genre is not what
it's
you
quite
have.
different. Yeah, I've noticed that.
So my own kind of genre is Afro-Igbo fusion. So meaning there must be origin from my culture, and that is the blending of Igbo language, Igbo culture, with foreign language, English and Pidgin, and making it sound good. And that is the origin of Afro-Igbo fusion. And that is why anything I do, whether from the dressing down to anything, it must resonate with where I'm coming from.
Okay.
So that is what it is.
Okay. You know, the next conversation I'm going to be having with you is going to be about your musical career. But before we get into that, I want to hear from Spectacular. So you are in the tech space. And I know everybody, no matter where you are, no matter where you find yourself today, there's always a story behind it, how you found yourself inside there. You don't just wake up and appear inside that particular space. So can you tell me the story behind you getting into the technology space, the tech industry?
Okay, so if you call it tech, it sounds more, it sounds bigger than what it is. So yeah. So
okay, so
I take gaming out of tech. Gaming is part of tech, but everything is still under tech.
Okay.
So the major part that I got interested in the tech world is the gaming aspect.
Okay.
So I got into gaming when I was like 10.
10 years?
10 years old.
Oh, did you grow up here in Nigeria?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So this is it's a funny thing. So back in the days when the video cassettes were still the things, we used to go to video clubs. We rented a movie called The Wizard. The Wizard is about a video game called Super Mario Bros. I'm sure everybody knows what Super Mario is.
Except me,
It's a
sorry.
lie.
I don't know.
You don't know what Mario is?
I'm so sorry. I'm not.
Okay. I'm going to leave that out. Okay, so so there was an event there, a competition whereby the boy there had autism. So because of his autism, he was able to crack the game faster than normal people. So I saw the event and I saw the kid, and I was like 10 then, and I just got excited, and my dad just bought me a video game around that particular time because I started nagging and I wanted it. So I started playing games, and when I was in SS3 just finishing SS3, about to enter university, I saw a magazine that had esports in it. Esports meaning electronic sports.
Yeah.
Now, what esports showed me was that these video games that we were playing for fun can start making money from it by becoming a professional gamer.
Okay.
So when I started, I thought I was going to be a professional gamer. But I ended up being that person that brings together professional gamers. So what led me into it was the love I had for gaming. And then I saw a career path that could actually change the narrative of how people, the perception of video games in Nigeria, how our parents and the next generation coming can understand that video games are actually not just for kids, but we can create the next industry out of people that are playing video games. Now, as I said, our parents will say, oh, video games are just for children, it's a waste of time.
Distraction.
But there is a way you can cultivate or allow these kids understand that, okay, there's a time for gaming, and then there's a time for books. And then I will tell parents, back then there was no internet, now there's internet. Go online and understand what your children are doing. And then look for how they will make a living out of what they love doing best. Because if you look at industries right now, it's not about what you did in school. It's about what you can do at that point and what you enjoy doing. Most people look at you, I'm sure whatever you did in school might not resonate with what you're doing now.
It actually does.
Okay, but at the end of the day, it's what you love doing that matters most. I was in science class, and it had nothing to do with tech. It was much more going into medicine and co. But I chose the tech part of it because of what I love doing. And that's why I encourage parents to understand. We go into these things because we love it, and then we found a career path out of it. So what we are now trying to do is share that knowledge with the rest of Nigeria.
Okay, any parents listening right now would begin to wonder, okay, video games, it's not just to play game, while you wait time. So how can people actually, make a living or earn a living through video games?
It's basically a big ecosystem on its own. We have the professional players that know how to play the game. Now, what happens is there are different tournaments in and out of Nigeria that hold lots of cash prizes. Right now, we have some Nigerians, although they didn't make it to the finals, they are on their way back from Morocco now, from the African Esports Championship, where they was supposed to qualify for $1 million. Imagine what $1 million would do to a Nigerian right now. And right now,
let's not even think about it.
Yeah, in Nigeria, there are lots of tournaments that hold 10, 20 million naira. Next tomorrow, right here in Enugu, we'll be holding a qualifier for a 12 million naira esports tournament. So imagine what 12 million naira can do. So there are the professional players that know how to play, that will go for tournaments and earn money. There are the game developers that know how to produce the games.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the game developers that know how to produce the games, that will produce it for people to play. Even there are the animators that know how to draw, that will draw for those video game companies. There are the voiceover artists that will know how to make the voiceovers for the games. There are the sound engineers that will create sounds for the game. So it's a whole ecosystem where we're just trying to introduce that this ecosystem is out there. Let us, introduce it to Nigerians and let them understand that gaming just doesn't end when your children carry your mobile phone and play.
And just play.
Understand how they can earn from what they enjoy, and then so take a career out of it.
Okay, adults can also come in, right? Not just kids.
Yeah, we have like 45-year-olds that are playing video games, and even game developers. There's the oldest person I know right now, although he's not in Nigeria. They call him the grandpa gaming. He's 78 years old. He's making like $300,000 a month from playing video games.
Okay, but doesn't it have any similarity with gambling?
Totally different genre.
Okay.
Gambling is when you put money into gambling and betting is when you put money into luck and hope that it wins. Video gaming is when you use the skills you have from your hands and your brain to get out a result inside a video game. And when you go for a competition, it's not a game of luck, it's a game of skill. If you do not know how to play it, you will not win. And gaming does not accept gambling. Even from Nigeria to the global, they don't allow gambling with gaming. So it's two different things entirely. They are not in the same universe. Although virtual gaming might be seen as, it's virtual, but there are two different things. No gambling, no betting and opening their odds or what they call those things. No, it's two totally different.
Okay, so you made mention of an upcoming event here in Enugu. We're still going to get detail of that event because from what you said so far, I'm still very interested in this. But just hang it there. Let me hear from Ichie-O, our birthday celebrant. Ichie-O, so you've been in the music industry. How long have you been in the music industry?
More than 10 years now.
Wow, more than 10 years?
Yes.
Okay, you are indeed an OG.
Sure.
So can you walk us through what you've been able to do for yourself, since 10 years of being active in the industry?
Anyway, let me make it snappy because it's been a long journey. I started music when I was in university. But then,
which university is that?
Ebonyi State University.
Okay.
So, but then we are like doing it for the fun of it, taking it to picnic and just entertaining the girls, the guys in the school,
Okay.
So, back then I was the director of social as well. So I'm into entertainment, and that is where I started doing music. But like I said, I was doing it for the fun of it.
Okay.
So after we left the school, I tried to do some EP, but you know, I just dropped it. I decided to go for youth service.
Okay.
Then I came back and I decided to work on another project. Then I had some setback. I dropped it again. So this time around, like last year, I would say all these songs that I've been dropping, is it not time for me to do something about it? I said, okay, guy, wake up, Florian Somba, do this, you can do this. I said, okay, fine. I just called my G, said, let us do this. So I fly to Lagos. We just did like 6 magical tracks. And that is what culminated to Experimental Cruises. Because that was the name. You see, I was trying to experiment so many things in that song.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Oh, now I see where the name is coming from.
Yes, exactly.
That was a smart one.
Yes. So yeah, so that I will know the one that the fans
like.
Yes.
So from there, you would know the path to actually talk.
Exactly. You see what I done? Because if you go to that EP, you see there is some track that I did sing. Some tracks I rap, and in fact I did a whole lot of things maneuvering because I was trying to experiment something. So at the end, the fans are giving me the feedback. They are now responding, and I am seeing the projection. I said, okay.
So with all the projections that you've seen, what is next? Like, what are you planning next?
Yes. So from the verdict of my fans and followers, they say, Ichie, oh man, go to rap. They haven't seen this kind of paparazzi rap for a very long time.
Oh, you're going to be rapping for us here. Yes. That's your birthday gift to us.
So it is not gaslighting.
Okay.
Many DJs, they have played the song Cruise Upon Cruise. And I had Asindo. They saw a different, a different texture, a different kind of rap that is not, rampant in Southeast. In Southeast, I'm not trying to shade anybody, but in Southeast is always chan, 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 rah, 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 everybody they do this. But when I introduce my kind of rap, it sounds different and unique from what is available. It's not making my any person can stream Ichie O's EP Experimental Courses and stream other songs. I'm not trying to say they are very good artists. They are very okay. But when you listen to my kind of song, especially the rap ones, because like I told you, I did so many songs there. Do you understand?
Yeah,
because I was experimenting. So, but when it comes to rap, like the 2 songs that I rapped, I had Asindo and Cruise Upon Cruise, you will see a different type of vibe that you don't get in maybe Onitsha, Enugu, Imo, Aba, or even Lagos. Because, like I said, it is a blend of English, Igbo, and Pidgin. And I have this combination of rap style, the way I do my thing. I just say, you're going to do something that is unique to yourself because, see, I am just introducing a genre, which is Afro-Igbo fusion. So I have to do it so that the upcoming ones will see, okay, this is the pattern this guy is doing. If you like it, you follow it. If you don't like it, you can go and bandwagon with other genre, maybe Afrobeat and rest of them. But I just have my own, and that is what I do, and that is what I want to do.
Okay.
Yes.
So, men looking at you, one wouldn't know that you are full of this violence. You just have this imbued violence in you. But it's all good. You see, all us a rap before we leave here. Yeah, a freestyle right here on the show. So, our video games experts, Shola, Mr. Spectacular. So you made mention of an upcoming event here in Enugu where people are going to be trained in respect to gaming. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, so we have an event called the CADE African Esports Expo. It's been hosted by CADE Esports. We are consulting for CADE Esports. So what we do is we help organizations like Kid Esports host tournaments all around Nigeria. So it's a national and Pan-African esports tournament. We're doing this 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. So from Enugu, we're going to Abia. From Abia, we're going to Port Harcourt and Abuja, then Abeokuta, then Lagos. The grand finale is in Lagos. But the event we're having next tomorrow in Enugu is a qualifier for the grand finale in Lagos, where the winners from here will go and compete for 12 million naira.
How many winners are you expecting to get here in Enugu?
3 winners.
Okay, 3 winners.
Yeah,
okay.
They'll go to Lagos. And it's a game that most people play in Nigeria. Nigeria is a football-loving country. Yeah. So it's a game called FIFA, but it used to be called FIFA. It's now called FC24. So that's the game they're playing. So to all the players out there that, think they can, it's free. Funny enough, it's free. You're not paying anything to enter.
Nothing.
All you need to do is download our app called KD Sports, and then you just go and register for the Enugu qualifiers, and you're eligible to play. And so Saturday we'll be hosting them at the Amadio Event Center, and the winners will be flown to Lagos free of charge. Hospitality on KD Sports, or spend like 2 days in Lagos, host for the tournament, and then luckily they win. They come on with their 12 and be part of their 12 million naira prize pool, and that's part of one of a lot of tournaments that are out there, and part of what KD Sports is trying to do in Nigeria. So that's basically it.
So what time is the event kicking off?
The event kicks off by 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
in the morning, and I'm sure by 5 p.m. we should be done.
Okay, so what about persons that are listening and they've already piqued interest in what you are saying? How can they come on board with this particular?
Yeah, so basically, if you're out there and you're watching, all you need to do is check us out on Instagram, KD Sports or Game Evo Esports. There are 2 Instagram pages actually, and then you'll be able to get all the information you need to be part of the event on Saturday. I'm
not just talking about the event. I'm talking about the gaming sector itself.
Oh, okay. So the gaming sector, basically
the gaming space here.
Yeah. So the gaming space, depending on what parts you're interested in. If you're thinking about going into game development, you can also check us out on our website. We have different partners that we're working with in Nigeria. The biggest game development group in Nigeria is called Afrocomicade. They help game developers achieve whatever they want. If you're interested in video games, they will introduce you to companies that are looking for video game developers and all. So that's for video game developers. For esports, definitely come to Game Evo Esports and Kid Esports, where you can either become a video game streamer, an esports player, a commentator, a coach, depending on what you pick interest in. We'll be able to guide you. We have master classes and courses that you can take to help you achieve your goal in the gaming industry. So basically what we're trying to do is help Nigerians understand the video game and esports industry in Nigeria and also take it globally. So yeah, just check us out on our Instagram page and our website to get more information.
All right, thank you very much for sharing that very vital information. And also, Ichie, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll come to the end of the show. I'm just thanking you two, for actually engaging me in the first segment of Nka. We're going to go on a short break. When we'll come back, it's going to be games time. Now, we've been mentioning games here. We have our own game here on Nka now. So when we come back, we're going to be playing our own game. Make sure you do not go anywhere. Nka is going to be right back. Watching Nka here on Afia TV on the STV channel 254 and of course on GoTV channel 17. I still have Ichie the very distinct and different musician with me here in the studio, and of course Mr. Spectacular, our video games expert. Yeah, it's a full house like here in the studios of Afia TV. So it's now time for us to play our games. We've mentioned game like on countless occasions here. So it's time for us to play the game that we know how to play here on Nka. So, Ichio, I am going to be starting off with you because
Okay.
you just have this one. This one special game that you're going to be playing for us.
Wow. Okay, bring it on.
Yeah, I should bring it on.
Yeah,
All right.
let's see how it goes.
It's called the rating game.
Okay.
Yeah, so I give you names of people. All you need to do is just to tell me who is your best out of the names mentioned and who is your worst.
Wow. You are tempting me. You are setting a trap and setting me against.
Who am I to tempt an Ichie like you? Please, I can't do that. I can't. It's just a game.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing personal.
Okay.
So you're going to be rating from best to worst this artist.
Okay.
1, I've got Zuru. 2, Mr. Raw. 3, Bussaline. 4, Jerick. 5, Fino. And 6, Odumodu Black.
Okay. Fino.
For what tag?
Best.
Best. Okay.
And Odumo the Black for worst.
Okay. Your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Fino, best. Odumodu Black?
Yeah.
Worst. Okay. That's good and fine. I love you for playing that game very well. I've never seen anybody play these blunts. I love it. All right, let's move to the next game that we've got. It's called This or That. So, Mr. Spectacle, I'm going to be starting over you. The only rule here is that, this or that, I give you 2 options to choose one. The only rule here is that your response comes in as prompt as possible. Like, do not even give me a breathing space. I don't want to get that. Restrict my airflow. Do you get? Okay, so best place to live in the East, Enugu or Owerri?
Enugu.
You're wasting time.
Okay, do I say okay? All
Yeah.
right, go.
Egusi Onugbo.
Egusi.
Abacho pizza.
Pizza.
Suit or traditional.
Additional.
Clubbing or sleeping.
Sleeping.
Call or text.
Text.
Loyalty or respect.
Respect.
Chicken or goat's meat.
Chicken.
Egusi or bono.
Ogbono.
Fufu amala.
Amala.
Moi moi or akara.
Moi moi.
Puff puff or buns.
Puff puff.
Fried rice or jollof rice.
Jollof.
Asin or kobe.
Asun.
Oh wow, that was a great one. Thank you very much for playing that game. So Ichie, it's your turn.
Wow.
Let's see what an Ichie can do. All right, Ichie, best place to live in the East, Enugu Owerri.
Enugu.
Egusi Onugbo.
Onubu.
Abacha pizza.
Abacha.
Suit or traditional.
Traditional.
Clubbing or sleeping.
Clubbing.
Call or text.
Test.
Light-skinned women or dark-skinned women.
Dark-skinned women.
Mid-30 women or mid-40 women.
30.
Loyalty or respect.
Respect.
Chicken or goat meat.
Chicken.
Egusi or bono.
Egusi.
Fufu or amala.
Fufu.
Moi moi or akara.
Akara.
Puff puff or buns.
Buns.
Fried rice or jollof rice.
Jollof rice.
Asin or nkwobi.
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 Yeah.
Igbo man, why would you like nkwobi? Okay, so the last game we're going to be playing this night is the impression game. So you two are going to take different turns to tell me who your favorite performers are. Yeah, whether a musician, an actor, or a comedian. Who is your favorite performer, when it comes to the entertainment world?
That globally or?
Globally, yeah, of course.
That's a tricky question.
Just choose one person.
Okay, so for me, I think Will Smith is.
Will Smith.
Yeah, my favorite black actor globally. If I'm talking about Nigerian, it's Richard Mofe Damijo.
You have to choose one person. Just choose one.
Okay, so I'll take my Nigerian actor, Richard Mofe Damijo.
R&D, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what about you, Chio?
Sabinus.
Sabinus. Okay.
Yes.
I love you people's choices tonight. So you know what you need to be doing for me? Can you guess?
Act like them.
You're so smart.
Duh.
No, you're too fast. You are too fast.
That was a tough one.
You're too fast. So yeah, it is what it is. So please, we do not have time. We just have 2 minutes to go here on the show. So you two are going to be taking nothing less than 30 seconds to mimic the persons that you choose. Ichie, you said Sabinus, Investor Sabinus. So yeah, give us the vibe now.
Oh my goodness, where do I start?
Start from somewhere.
Be like, That's all I can
Can
do.
you try something else?
I don't really know, but I just like Sabinus.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Mr. Spectacular, can you do something for us?
From Richard Mofedamijo.
Mm-hmm.
This is difficult. It's difficult. That's why they get paid to do it.
I'm telling you.
Okay, you know what will happen? We're not going to stress it. We're not going to stress it tonight. I mean, like, little me trying to stress you people. I can't do that. Okay, I'll just let you to go. No problem. You did not do this particular one very well, but I'm going to forgive you. I'll wait for some other time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So birthday celebrant, you promised us a freestyle. It's time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not a good freestyler, you know.
Okay, so you can just, maybe something you've already done. Just 10 seconds.
Unfortunately, sir, I don't even do that because I like to, after doing song, I let it go so that another one will come.
Will come in.
So I'm not that kind of guy that keeps something, but I will only do something, to show you the kind of song or the way I do my song. For instance, for young kings that are coming out, I can say, Enugu, Abia, this is your IGBO. Do you understand? Anambra, Ebonyi, no verse, let it flow. Something like that. Then I can say, young kings, work hard. One day you go blow. You see that kind of so I do my rap. But I'm not the kind of person that keeps something. I can even forget my relics immediately.
No.
After I just go to studio and just do it.
So you have a whole pass for
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see how I just combine something.
I saw
That's
that.
how
You're
I do
super
my
good with
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, IGBO, for making it to Unka tonight.
Thank you so
and
much.
also Spectacular.
Thank you.
Thank
very much
you
for
for
having
coming
us.
here.
Yeah.
And we look forward to that, your great event coming up on Saturday. So we've come to the end of the show. Once again, thank you for making it to Unka. And of course,
Your TV for having us.
all right.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, and of course to you, our dear viewer, my real VIP. Thank you for joining me once again on the show tonight. Tomorrow is going to be another day for us to have the very last one for this week. You don't know who's coming through tomorrow. It can be that person that will make you to shed tears just seeing them on your screen. So let's keep our fingers crossed and see what Unka got for us tomorrow. For now, it's good night. And once again, happy birthday, Che.
Thank you. I love my people.
We are going to celebrate tonight.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay.
Wonderful people at Afia.
Okay.
TV. Thank you. Peace out. I love you guys. Yeah.
You heard that. Good night.
Yeah.
See you all tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks.
The Eastern Eye seeks to review, analyze, and preview political,